his teammates will be able to get him on. That's not too much of a problem there, but already taking shots. I didn't expect that, so peeking a little too much. TSM bearing in mind looking at him, Smack has himself a level 3 vest, so while the rest of his teams have not seemed so successful with that level 1 helmets, looks like Smack's been getting the lion's share.
Well, that's the big factor inside this. We talked about, sure, whenever you're holding down a building, that's fine and good, but you have to make sure you hold down all the sight lines around. Using that early push that we saw coming out from TSM, we secured, we got the information, said, okay, there's people over here. Now then, this is going to be our approach path, and then we're going to get some shots on it. Sure, no kill's going to come out, but this is kind of a game of attrition. You want to burn off meds, you want to burn off armor. Anytime you can get those downs and those shots, it just makes it easier to push into the late game.
Okay, here we go, third circle. About to pop in. Where are we going? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's actually very similar to the last game. It's just a little west of where we finished in the last matchup. Obviously, we were just south of Pachinki. So it's going to force people into chopsticks. It's going to force people into those complexes. And look at Against All Authority. They are in prime position. They're already positioned themselves like, okay, let's get the best complex we know. Really, there isn't anyone near us. EG are close by. Digital Chaos are looking for it, but it's going to start getting chaotic. Look at the ridge. A lot of people moving in. Method using 3 people in the vehicle. This is something that's starting to come in. Actually, all 4 of them. That is so dangerous if they get taken out. Wind and Rain looks like they're putting a pile in there. You can see Hollywood trying to get the shots off. The belly did get knocked. He jumped out the vehicle a little too early. The fat fingers on jumping out of that car before it stops. It's going to cost him. Trapelli taking very low. His team is not going to get him up as Hollywood gets the kill.
And this is a very strong building complex. You can see the Liquid's trying to take right out Wind and Rain. There's a lot of secure points that you can play around it. Just because you can play the outer walls, or hills kind of naked around it. There's a couple of buildings inside there you can kind of play around. So you get a lot of nice sight lines to make sure you can secure safety for your team. Now look at his Method coming off to the side, getting nice shots on the Khan off to the side. Bookies trying to figure out where those are coming from. Retreats back behind the vehicle there. And Pyro's going to slow creep through the bushes, being all sneaky. Back over there, you can see that off to the side of them is still Liquid. So there's 3 different squads all trying to push for this prime real estate. See the nice one coming up, and Pyro's trying to come around the outside of it. But Liquid's still kind of forced back into their spot. They've now heard the shots coming off of what would be their left. They know that they have Wind and Rain that's in front of them. They just kind of want to play this as slow as possible, get a feel for what's happening around them.
We've got Luminosity, TSM, and FaZe all collecting into the same spot as well while this is all happening, which is why you can see the knocks. Great just got knocked down by, killed actually by Gypsy in the MR as FaZe moved away. There's Gypsy taking the shots, and there's TSM in the vehicles. Oh, so close. Frolicker meanwhile hit Noble. That's off on the far west coast at the moment. Everybody tries to fight for these positions. Drassel also taking Smackdown, so TSM losing members here. They are down 1. If Smack goes down, that will make it 2. Andy Pyro continuing to try and push on Wind and Rain here. Gustav getting hits. Wookie taking hits. The spray coming out, but Andy Pyro not really connected. Meanwhile, AC does. He gets himself one onto Gustav, and Wind and Rain, they're getting picked off from left and right.
All about the slow push that we're seeing coming out from Andy Pyro. The rest of his team's trying to hold down one area, kind of force. You can see that Wind and Rain is kind of being forced back, trying to hop into some vehicles, but it's just not going to pay off on him. Andy Pyro is trying to net that spray, can't quite secure it, and is he going to be able to make it away? No, the vehicle is going to take it down.
Sipsy stole the kill though. Sipsy stole it there as the vehicle kill explodes. That's not going to be too happy, but FaZe, they're starting to pick off kills on Luminosity as well, so they're in trouble. That's FaZe, they're creeping in from Ruin's side. They're starting to work in towards just the west side of Pachinki at the moment as they creep in. Here's Alliance, they've been in a good position. It's Penta and Chopsticks at the moment. They are going to start taking aid. It's like, while you're good, you're down in that low position. You can't really take a great deal of 2 shots, and obviously grenades coming your way. I'm going to go like homing pigeons as they try and land down there. Penta taking a knock there. Look at this. They are really in trouble. Alliance going to try and push up. We saw how good VZ and 60 could be on the flank in the last match.
This is just a catastrophe right now. You can see on the mini-map how many people are down. They don't know if they should be going for the res zone. 3 people down from the squad right now. Push is coming out and coming their direction. We're now back over here at this other yellow complex that we were talking about beforehand. Liquid's still trying to push in on this.
Method took it.
Method did manage to force Wind and Rain out, and here we go. Alliance just stepped right back up, and you can see Simpson's just going to take a whole bunch of bullets, and I think that is going to be it for Penta, and they are having a rough series today.
That is not going well for them. They did kind of put a couple of kills early on, but that is still not a high finish. Still 52 alive, which means they are way outside the top 10 at the moment. Spoom, as I say, Liquid were in that complex. They've been forced out by Method, so Method brute forcing their way in. It is a very good complex. As you just saw there with Spoom, there is just that little lip that looks into the yellow houses, so it's a really nice complex. I'm looking towards this next circle, and oh my word, EG are right in the middle of it. It's going to force Triple A to to move. They down south chopsticks, so they were looking towards Alliance. And you can see, it looks like Tempo Storm, once again, who are doing very well in this tournament so far, are in a great position. Chappie just comes in, he's scouting for Cloud9. It looks like he's well much on his own, looking towards the rest of his team. They are way away. It looks like Frex has been already hit, so he actually may be the last man standing now, as well as TSM creeping. TSM is playing on the edge, but they are in a great position right now. FaZe have to push in behind them, but look at the west side, everybody starts creeping, and they're all going in towards AAA. Here we see Method, they had that complex early on, they fought so hard for it, but they have to give it up.
It's just the point, you have to retreat back up. You got about a minute and 18 seconds. Everybody wants to move early because with 48 people still alive, you don't want to be the last group that's trying to push into the circle. But with this, we're seeing so many small fights that are happening on the outside. Oh, McCoy's vehicle is on fire, about to explode. He does manage to get out and away from it. McCoy's been doing a good job of being the survivor for Ghost Gaming right now, trying to make it back over the rest of his team. You can see that Brock is off in the distance, trying to put a little bit of pressure onto Evil Geniuses. Meanwhile, teammates just coming through. He finally gets just on his motorcycle, just cutting through as fast as he can, but does get taken down by himself. Just knocked out from falling motorcycle thing.
We're not seeing it on the screen, but AAA are literally in the middle of a firefight right now. We did see Ghost Gaming took them a couple of kills. You see also Digital Chaos coming up behind them, kind of like wedged between them, as it were. EG still have this great complex in the middle. The only team that really have a set complex, and they're going to be the ones that get pushed. You can see Ghost trying to work their way in there, but it is the contract just getting picked off the side there as Nomi manages to get himself a one kill. Method are leaving it late to move in. They're picking off Miami Flamingos. They've already taken down Team Liquid. They've already taken down Winter the Rain. They want more kills. And you know, it doesn't matter if you don't get that first place. If you get start back yourself on 10, 15 kills, it can help you. FaZe and TSM, they're engaging off the side as we watch McCoy trying to get his teammates up. You can see on the kill feed, the contractors are losing players while Rocksteady from against All Authority. It is all happening. It's always in and around the front of the
That's where all of the catastrophes just start happening. You can see now that Ghost Gaming has finally managed to root back up. They're looking back over towards Evil Geniuses. This is going to be right in the center of the circle. So you can see that while it's fine and good to have some level of control over this, Ghost Gaming really wants to try to push EG out of here. This is going to be kind of awkward because they're both on different sides of the road, and neither one actually wants to push back over because nobody wants to run across that field, especially in the rain, and if you want to give it shots.
Yeah, I mean, I love watching the setup here. They're in a perfect position, but I'd love to see the TSM place fight that's been happening for the last 5 minutes. At the moment, it's continuing to go on in the north area of this. EG, they're pretty much sitting pretty in this complex. They've got the individual players in and around the complexes, but they're not really being pushed too much for it. So the action is happening on the edges of the circle, because they are basically banging the center. You can see Ghost Gaming off the side there. They're all kind of have their own ground. But FaZe, obviously a team that really need the points in this game, are in trouble. And look at the next circle. It's straight in a perfect position for EG, Ghost Gaming, and Method. Ghost.
They definitely do, but speaking of teams that need some points right now, we can see TSM is making a push. Finally did secure control over this northeastern section of the circle, trying to figure out if they can get some reses back onto some of their teammates here. Moving back around, you can see FaZe is just down slope from them. That's why the grenades are coming back out. FaZe is just barely back up in res. Now we're going to see ADR trying to get some control. A minute and 30 seconds before everybody has to force their way down. We still have 36 people up and alive, and that is a nice explosion coming out there. FaZe has gotten taken down. You just keep off in the background. This is just going to be a hard push for TSM. I think that they know they have control now. They're just going to push up on top of this hill, and they're just hunting.
Yeah, I mean, they can't go any further because Tempo Storm are fit there, so they're basically caught between TSM and Tempo Storm. These guys are racking up the points, and it has not been a good day for FaZe fans out there so far. Obviously coming to this one as, I would say, strong favourites. They've had such a strong showing in the online tournaments. But it isn't to be so far today as Maxi goes down to Viz, and that leaves Yempty as the only man standing. His brother, by the way, on Tempo Storm, I believe, is still alive. Yeah, his brother's just behind him. That is Samti. That's Yempty's brother. So they actually close on by. We could possibly see brother-on-brother action here as TSM look to start moving. Let's have a look. They've got 30 seconds. They still have a fair bit of distance to travel outside of this blue circle to try and get in there. Champion's sitting pretty, but at EG and Ghost Gaming, they've been the ones that have basically sat in this complex. They're looking at Method. Method pretty confident at the moment. They have the complex. But in the complex, they've basically made their own complex ridiculous.
Look at this. Noble's actually starting to push into this fight that we've been seeing that's going on between Ghost Gaming and Evil Geniuses for quite a while. Just Pajamas is doing a full push back out and around. Everybody's just trying to figure out how they're going to make a push inside of this circle. Noble is coming right back up, and it looks like Nomi does see them, but they did manage to make it over into those crates. So So they do have some level of control right now. They have a little bit of, they play those outer walls and kind of come back around the outside of this. So it's all going to come down to evil geniuses now. They're starting to get flanked and pushed from multiple different directions. Sure, it's nice to have a little bit of certain favor coming your way, but with squad after squad starting to stack up on top of you, it's going to be really, really hard to hold this and survive through.
Oh no, I think Fizz just got knocked out of his vehicle, or dropped out of the vehicle while he's in translation. And that's not good. Chapman getting tagged up, he just gets taken down. It's McCoy that lands that kill, and suddenly everybody moves in. Nobody going to push. Monkey comes in and around there, so Triple A trying to take their position. They're still sitting on the edge. They still have 3 members alive, Triple A. Remember, they had a very good finish in the first round, but didn't have too much success in the second. The circle comes in, and Method are perfectly in the position once again. They positioned their vehicles in there a long time ago. Now everybody has to cross very much an open field into the hands of Method. Method can rack themselves up a lot of kills if they can deal with Alliance, who are currently behind them.
See, Method has managed to secure one of the few remaining buildings. Sure, it's a shack. It's not the most preferable thing in the place.
They have a vehicle set.
They do have a vehicle around it, yeah. So they have a little bit of control coming out. Now, the big thing on it is all of these squads that we saw that were holding down those yellow buildings beforehand, they're going to have to disengage and come up into this area. And that's probably where a big firefight is going to be occurring at. You can see a couple of downs have already started coming out inside of here. Noble's pushing right up on top of Ghoul. They're trying to make their way inside of here. Meanwhile, Noble's trying to provide a little bit of cover fire. Dakulos really wants to push inside of this. They know that there's several squads that are around here, and they just have to fight their way inside of this. Multiple people for evil geniuses are actually, one person's down on the side. Nobody's trying to do a run forward right now.
So TSM are pushing, you can see Aimpro, he's coming in behind Sweater. Smack's just been taken down, so Aimpro, the last man standing for TSM as they can be. Sweater also down, the rest of the team's not going to be able to help him out, so he will be finished off, I feel, by Aimpro. There are 2 sides, is it Sweater and Crunch together? I would assume so. Aimpro is one that's trying to creep up on him. Is it? No, it's not, it's X actually that's with him, and he has managed to get him up. Here comes Ghost Gaming. They have started to make the move outside of the complex that they're in. Obviously, EG sticking in there because Nobu's in their back. Triple A, meanwhile, keeping away towards the circle. Aimpro once again looking to try and get some shots off there. Ghost Gaming take him down in the end. Range. It's a fight that he wasn't hoping to get engaged of, but Ghost Gaming, they needed a big round and they're starting to get it here. Looks like EG is going out. They've been completely distracted by Alliance. Now they've taken him down. Now the kills start rolling in. You can see Ghost Gaming starting to pick up a lot of kills. They've not had the circle advantage too much in their favor, but they are starting to work it. Now Triple A, quite witty on the edge, don't have a great deal of cover. They're in open fields on the left-hand side. You see Ghost in there, Divine Legit Robbie, who've been looking for kills throughout it. But Divine Legit has found that McCoy, who's been the last one alive for them for the last 2 rounds, has gone down outside the side. And suddenly, with 12 we have 4 squads in there. It's Method, it's NIP, it's Ghost Gaming, and Triple A.
And we saw that with that fight that was happening down in the southeastern corner where those yellow buildings were at. They just couldn't disengage and took so much damage from the circle as they were coming back through. We do see Ghost Gaming does manage to survive through.
Well, the circle just changed that Method now have to move. They haven't had to move for the last 3 circles. They've been in a very good position, but they have to come across. But look at Triple A. They are absolutely scrounging for any sort of cover. They're belly falling in there on everybody fight. Andy Myron finds himself a kill on Sweater. X is the last man standing there. Ghost Gaming have been picked off. It's Triple A with 3 alive, Method with 4 alive, and NIP with just the 1. It's Triple A, the only team at the moment that are in that circle. No cover, they are on their road. It is a bush.
Hey, sometimes just hiding outside the bushes, that'll be fine. They do have a little bit of risk they can play on, so they're just kind of slow pushing inside this. They know that everybody's going to have to come down around them. It's kind of a good idea on where Method is, just to go all the way to come out.
Here we go, you can see Leighton, he's going to get piloted across. The newest member of Method is going to get spotted out by Shadow. Oh, he knocked himself! Shift did take a shot, a single bullet on the vehicle. I'm pretty sure he downed himself there, jumping out that car a little too early. X is already moving in for it. X is going to go. Shift has just got down by an Energetic Turtle. It is going to be Shadow and Monkey, the last two that can stand for them. Monkey can see with double them. He gets down. Shadow, the last man standing. Looks like it's going to be NIP to get picked up as well. Method should surely take this unless Shadow can go absolutely huge. 80 finds himself the shot, and it is one man Shadow who just lays it. Amazing radar. He finds himself one. Can he get the other two as he pushes on the blue? As long as he's going to be hurting so much. Just 11 points in the gun as he finds Energetic Turtle, and Andy Pyro has to get the reload. Goes for the first nade. It is certainly doable. Energetic Turtle is going to be in the zone first. Shadow has to move and look at this. Gets a right. Method put themselves a rack of kills. 17 kills in that round.
points. Not letting as many kills, all things considered, but a couple of teams that have been showing up there. Ghost Gaming, Noble, they can all secure top 5 finishes with several kills apiece.
Meanwhile, phase down in Penta way outside. This has not been a good day for them. Obviously, there is another 5 rounds to go, so still plenty of time to pull those points back. But wow, what a round from Method. You know, they dived into Pachinki, center map is why you go there. It gives you a really good advantage. They were pretty much in the circle for a large portion of it. They were in and around Chopsticks. Remember, they fought, they took down Liquid, they fought, they took down the next team as well. They just pushed away. They didn't have it easy. They had to fight their way through. Wind and Rain as well, they took down, I believe, as well. So they really have fought for this first place position. It's not one of those times where you just sit there and wait to look for that couple of kills. And if you look down the board, you know, Triple A didn't have a great kill at cover. NIP, 3 kills across them. So third place left them that much is what, 220 points total. Whereas 17 kills and a first place for Method, that is massive. 470 points, I believe. Just off that singular round, it could actually rocket them into first place.
Well, we've been seeing, we have to go back and look, try to see where the digital chaos came outside of there. Looks like they didn't make it into the top 12 that round, from where I can see that. So that's definitely going to open up the leaderboard. We do still have one more round inside of here, so we're seeing a lot of variance come out inside of where the teams normally play at, and where they're starting to place into. Naturally, we start to see at this point some level of control start coming out from one of the teams. Like they're saying, "Hey, I've got this, I've got this." But now we're actually starting to see the teams separate out.
Well, guys, you've seen the man performing so well. It is Andy Pyro standing by for the Xfinity interview with Richard Sims.
Thank you very much indeed, D-Man. Ladies and gentlemen, round number 3 goes to Method. Andy. First question then. How's it feel, man? Chicken dinner under the belt, day number 1.
It feels good. All the same old feeling. Seriously, I got the same feeling as Gamescom. It feels good. Just good performance, clean performance. It feels good. We knew we could do it.
Now let's talk about your kind of journey here. Obviously, you were one of the invited teams. You've been to Team House, you've been practicing together. Obviously, you've made a team change. It was a substantial team change when you kind of swap out a team captain, you swap out the in-game leader there. You know, when you come to that point, there's a lot of work to be done. How's this affected you in your team practice, swapping out your captain and bringing in a new player leading into this competition?
Same thing, this went better. We got someone who listens, and I do the shot calling, play mainly on the teams, and then the team talks to me and we trust each other. So we actually got the spirit in the team. Everybody trusts each other. It just works 4 minds as 1.
Kind of looking at you guys, you know, everyone's kind of been changing things up a bit. I know you guys are big Pachinki fans. Sticking to your guns though. At the moment you're kind of sticking to that one tactic, kind of go there. I'm assuming you guys have got something in the bag should you need to go somewhere else and do something else?
Well, basically we've been training Pachinki so much that we're holding the strong point. Unless someone challenges us, then we're gonna use the experience in Pachinki to actually like get it out. We got plenty of plans, but we're using them one by one if it's necessary.
All right, then final question. Obviously, you're a big streamer. You've got plenty of people behind you. To everyone that's kind of subbed to you, donated, supported, followed you through your journey from the start to the finish, what are you going to say to all your fans out there and at home right now? Ladies and gentlemen, Andy Pyro, Team Method, congratulations once again, guys. Going to a very short break. Don't go anywhere. We're right back for game number 4.